Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and I am a 13th year teacher here in Texas, and this is going to be a reset type thing. I am here in my classroom today. It is September 1st. I need to get a couple things reset and redone for the new month. I also have a couple things that I just didn't get to prep and prepare. I picked up some rug grips because I have a rug I need to fix. And then of course I got like this little thing for my door. I think this is gonna fit perfectly in my window. So, but I just need to basically reset for the month of September. I need to get a couple things like out and get them ready. I have some things I need to print for a small group. So this is just gonna be like a work with me type video. First, I want to get all my stuff reset for September. I want to start the laminator so I can laminate a couple things. And then I have anchor charts that I need to make, and then I need to prep for a small group. And that's it. That's all I got. So let's see what we can accomplish in that amount of time. I only want to be here for 2 hours. It is basically 12 o'clock. I only want to be here till about 2. Okay, I'm gonna walk you around because I think I'm done with like all of the seasonal stuff. I'm pretty sure I have all of the September stuff ready to go. So I'm gonna walk you around and show you everything that I did to set up for the month of September. Bulletin board is good to go. I also changed out my door window, but I'm not gonna close my door and show you that. I got my calendar also shot. I actually did this on Friday. Yeah, Friday before we left. I did put out some of my seasonal books. Sorry, it's behind my couch. But I did put out some of my seasonal books. I can't remember what else I had down there. Like, I know I'm missing some. This is one book that we're going to be doing coming up, so I have that there. But I am missing some of my seasonal books, and I cannot find them in my bookshelf at all. So I have no idea where those are. Got the writing board all changed up. The only thing I have left to do is this, which is what I'm about to sit down and print out and get this stuff ready for the next month. Oh, I need to take these down. Sorry, these are our vocabulary cards from the last unit. So I need to take that down. Oh, I can't get it. Oh, no. Okay, and then what else did I do? Trying to think. I did put from the library. I always get books from the library to go up here. Got that all down. I did go ahead and tape down this carpet. This is the one that I was telling you about. So I put some stuff in each corner because I was having a hard time stick. I did change out our Pom Pal for the month. So this is our talking, basically like our talking stick. So this is what we have for the month of September. I can put this up now. I got my book ready, but that's not really the seasonal stuff. I can't remember what else I did. Oh, I did get over here. I did get out my sound boxes. I already printed out the bingo board. This is what I need next. I'm going to start working on a small group. I'm going to show you the bingo board. It's over here in there. Boxes. So I got we already did this on Friday, so that's the September calendar, and then this is the bingo board that I'm talking about. I send this out every month. I didn't do it for August because there's not as many days. Oh, there's the newsletter too, so here is the bingo board for the month of September. I get it from, there it is, My Day Ink. I'll leave a link down below because I don't think that's who it's from, but I will leave that link down below if you're interested. So that is that. Got that done. I think that was it. I know I'm going to have a lot of people asking. Oh, I did change out the fast nursery cart, but I did it on Friday. I know I have a lot of people asking, going to ask about how I store everything, and I'm going to show you, but just beware, the light is loud. So in here, I have all of the calendar pieces, the bulletin board. I have the writing center items. And then over here is where all their sound boxes are. So you can see that I have them all each month. And then here is just my weekly lessons. So that is where I store all of them. Oh, I'm missing April. Oh, it must be turned around. But that is where I store everything. The other thing that I like to do for the month, for like a new month, is new erasers and new pencils, but I ordered those. They're not coming until like this week, so I can't change that out. I do have my October one ready to go for my window clean. So I love that they made those long ones that are actually like going the correct way, because that's amazing. I need to find my pen. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I always make my little monthly checklist. I did the bulletin board. I did my book displays. Both of them are done and ready to go. Writing center, I can't do pencils yet because I haven't actually fixed that. Calendar is done. I did change out the stem box, and I got my sound boxes. So the only thing I can't check off is pencils, and that's because I've ordered them. They just have not come in. So these are my sound boxes for the month of September. It is apples. And all I mean by sound boxes is these are the pieces they use to like manipulate the sounds in a word. So we use these in small group all the time. So I just need to put them in my little cabinet back here. This is where I store them. So yeah, we are slowly getting through the list. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do, and let's look at time. It's 12:41. So that basically took about 40 minutes to get all that done. The next thing that I have to get done, that I really want to get done, also you saw me laminating, is I need to work on my small group stuff because I have not prepped anything for small group this week, and I really need to do it. So that's why I brought out my book boxes, because these can't have a lot of my decodables that I want to use this week. So I will go through that as I pull for some of my groups. So let me talk about this, because I have a variety of groups. I have about I have 8 groups. I have 8 groups. Pause, I need a drink. I have 8 groups that I need to prep for. Actually, I have technically more because some of those groups are split into like 2 groups, but up there, I have 8 groups. I actually have 8 spots, which is really good. Okay. So what I'm going to do with my first group is we're just going to go through letters and letter sounds. So the first letter is, we're just going to start with A. And I think we're just going to do a cut and glue in our journals. So I have this sheet. I think I'm going to send page 6 to the printer just so we can do that, just so I can do that with them, because I just want to make it something easy, and we're just going to work on the letter all week. I'll probably pull out Play-Doh. We'll make it with Play-Doh. We'll build it with Play-Doh. We'll just do all kinds of things. So that's what I'm going to do with them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that group. I'm going to print a total of 8 just in case. Okay, so my first group is pretty much ready. Okay, I was also using a sheet last night to plan this out on. So I sort of like wrote this out so I could start planning So my pre-A's, we're gonna do letters and letter sounds. We're gonna start with A. And I have a interactive notebook. I think it's raining. It was raining on my way here too. Pause. Okay, so my thought is day 1, we're gonna pull Play-Doh out. We're gonna build a letter. We're gonna work on the letter. We're gonna talk about the letter. Day 2, we'll do the interactive notebook. And I think that's what we're gonna do for that group. For my just A's, that's like my pre-A's. For my A's, I definitely want a decodable. Right? The problem is, I have decodables and I also have like sight word decodables. So I don't know if I want to do a sight word decodable with them, or if I want to do like a, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 1 day of sight word decodable, 1 day of a normal decodable. So the first day we'll do, I think it's just short A. Short A decodable. And then we'll do sight word. I think I have sight word I, and that'd be the perfect one to start with. So let me pull those materials for them and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I found a couple things where I wasn't there. So I found these, my sight word book, of course. And then this is the short A book. So these books are from Grade School Snapshots. Love them. I love on the back how it gives you like the high frequency words to focus on. It tells you the decodable words they're gonna be needing and the letters that are in the words, and then it gives you comprehension questions. I love it. The comprehension questions, I actually have them right in their books. And this one is just sight word I. So it's very simple. I sit. I rip. I cut. Like very simple. And then I pulled out, we did my and said last week too. I couldn't find my the one, but I know I have it done. So I went ahead and pulled these out just in case I want to use them with like maybe another group or something. And then I found these. These are like, they're the HMH into reading, but they're like, so I have the letter cards, of course, and then I have like different skills. So I thought maybe I could use this somehow. I don't know how, but I thought maybe I could use these somehow. So I'm gonna put them, I have a spot in my little thing that says like flashcards. So I'm totally gonna put these in that spot for flashcards because that's what they are. They're flashcards. And that's how I would use them, is my flashcards. So this is for my second group. My first group I printed stuff for. My supplies, I'm gonna need glue sticks and scissors so far. Okay, and then I found these. They're like short vowel decodable drills. So I don't know where I got these from. I think I was actually given them, so I thought this would be fun to like work with them. Maybe get like a frequent fluency test or something like that. So I pulled the short vowel and then there was a long vowel one. So I'm just gonna put these in like my flashcards, maybe like this can go with that in there. So I pulled those things out, and then I found these little books that I thought would be good for my low group. So I have the A book that I thought I could do with them. I only have 2, which kind of sucks, but I think it'll be better than nothing. There's 1 for each letter though, so it'll be nice to have this as we go through like the letters and the letter sounds. So yeah. Okay, but I do have another one in here that I wanted to open. So that way I could possibly do the book with that group on Monday as well. So like we'll do the book, we'll talk about the letter, build it with, what's that word called? Build it with, you know, I don't know. And I think I'm gonna go through all the vowels first because that's kind of how our phonics is doing it. We're going through each vowel first. So I'm gonna pull this A book just so I have an extra one. So it literally goes through every letter. So I have these that I can totally use for that. So I have 2 A books for that first group, and then the thing that I printed. And then I found these. I think I printed them last year for like my low ones. So I just wanted to see what I had. Right, that could be something. Okay, these are what I was kind of wanting, these. So I could totally use these with my kids for this letter. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of see what I had in here, which it totally worked because I had the A. which is really nice. And all we're going to focus on is just A this week with that group, just because they're lower. So I'm going to go through and do this with every group. I'm going to sit down and think about what I need to work with them on, and then I will come back and show you everything that I pick. Okay, so for the next group, they are technically on a B. So I pulled the same like level book, but it's level B. So it's just like a little bit of a harder, like it's got a couple more words on the pages, just a bit of a harder read. And then I pulled out the My Sight Word book, and then we're gonna do this, because I pulled this group 4 days a week, because I pulled them during intervention. So we're gonna do this leveled book to see how they do on it. And then we're gonna do a phonics game on the last day. So that is the B. Okay, so for my C group, we're gonna be doing the SED book, and then we're gonna be doing the book 2 level A with them. I also want to say that with every group, I'm doing sound boxes this week. So with every group, we're going to be working on building, we're going to work on those skills that we used last week. So building short A, short I, long I words. So everyone's going to be working on that, except for my higher groups. So I have 3 groups that are above level. So we'll probably work on more like digraphs and maybe a couple blends and things like that with them, but we're all going to be using those sound boxes this week. So everyone's going to be working on, I need to pull out those mats, by the way. That's what I need to do. I need to get those sound box mats out. So but everyone's going to be working on that, and then yeah, so we're also going to be doing like a little phonics lesson with each day that we do our book. So just so you know. Okay, we have all of my groups planned. It is 1:03. The last thing I need to do is I need to print those pages for my writing center, and I'd really like to work on at least one of my anchor charts. I don't necessarily have to do both of them today, but I'd like to get one of them done. Yeah, so if I can get those 2 things done and still leave at 2, I'm leaving at 2 no matter what, but if I can get those two things done before I leave at 2, that'd be awesome. So let's see what I can accomplish. Okay, so I lied to you. I forgot that we did a art project on Friday, and I need to get them hung up in the hallway, so I'm doing that first. Okay guys, that is it. I got everything done on my list except for one on this work day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you, I don't know, got something out of it. I have no idea. I am going to go because I gotta go fill up my car and I'm gonna go home. It's about 1:55, so we're leaving before 2. That's an accomplishment. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye y'all.